Hello everyone, this is Shotgun, and welcome to the grimdark future of Warhammer 40k, Dawn of War, Soulstorm. I hope you guys enjoyed the few episodes, or not episodes, the few matches that I have uploaded in my YouTube channel. If you have, and if you want me to cast some of your games, please let me know by liking, not what? Liking, by submitting on the link below on the description. And yeah, if you guys want to see more matches like this, please let me know by liking on the video as well as hitting that notification bell so that you won't miss any of my videos. And maybe you could even considering a subscribe. So, with that said and done, on the snowy plains of the Demis or Northlands, we have the Imperial Guard. More specifically, the 101st Vendoland Regiment. Up next, we have the main characters of this game. Criticaliber's favorite chapter, we have the Blood Ravens. Already coming up with their chapel barracks as well as 2 Scout Marine squads for the, what do you call this? This Imperial Guards. They already have their infantry command, plasma generator, as well as a lot of their Imperial Guardsmen already getting their strategic posts underway. Next, rushing into the fires of battle onto the anvil of war, we have the 18th Space Marine Legion, the Sons of Vulcan, the Salamanders. Played by yours truly. So yeah, loving the game so far. Already having 1 chapel barrack and getting out my force commander as quickly as possible, with 3 of my servitors already making the plasma generator and 1 scout marine squad already finishing up that strategic post, which they will be the only ones will capture the remaining ones left on the ones that are near me. And finally, blazing like the holy fire across the battlefield, clad in gold and white, we have the Adepta Sororitas, the Sisters of Battle, the Ardent Flame, coming out with their missionary as well as their Battle Sister squads, and with their what? Esclesorial Servitor? Oh my god, I butchered that so bad. I'm so sorry. But yes, this is gonna be a very interesting match considering that we have 4 different factions trying to defeat one simple enemy. The new players of the galaxy of the 42nd millennium. We have Tau. We have the Tau Empire. Specifically, I don't know where, again, they are in the map. And I do apologize. I'm still trying to learn the different factions or the different factions of each race, but I can clearly say that we have the Borkan, Dalith, Dianoy, and Falsha. I pretty much sure butchered every single faction that the Tau have, but yes, they have been around for just 6,000 years, and already they are the most technological advanced race out there. So yes, hopefully we'll have a good match right here in Demis Northlands. And if you do like this and want to see more Dawn of War related content, please let me know. And yeah, if you want your match to be casted, you can also, like I said, submit a link in submit your games in the link in the description below. I will try to make that work for me since I haven't researched anything. I just wanted to record my games as well as me and Criticaliber's games. So this is going to be an interesting match considering that Tau is very highly coordinated as well as very sneaky with their scouts right here. I don't know what they're called. Let me just scan right here. They're called the Fire Warriors. The Fire Warriors are a bit of a hassle to actually face, considering that in this specific map we have 2 Taus, two Tau factions that are clearly trying to get rid of the Adepta Sororitas, the Sisters of Battle, very quickly and efficiently. The Sisters of Battle already confronting them with a missionary, trying to halt their advancements on one of the strategic posts, which have been taken over by the Tau Empire this quickly on the game, with only 2 minutes of the game being played. You can already see the Tau commander already out in the battlefield with the missionary taking the full force of the plasma projectiles that is launching through their faces. But they don't really mind. It's for the Emperor. So yes, they will try to do their best to take down the listening post that the Tau Empire have set up, but which clearly isn't the right choice, for one of the missionaries is already shot down and the other one will follow with the Canoness already leading the front lines as well with their blazing sword. Blazing sword, or is it the power sword? So yes, one Earth Cast builder is also trying to build one of the listening posts, and they will successfully be able to build that. So you can already see the Blood Ravens trying to move to the position to help their to help the sisters, and the Salamanders also trying to get the listening posts in the natural or in the in near distances of the map. I have broken my English probably. You can already see the fortress, or the stronghold rather, has already been upgraded for the monastery add-on with one of the armories. One of the armories already building up, and so far listening posts we only have 2 for now. One is already finished, just finished, and yes, the Space Marine squad is slowly but surely trying to decide where can they go and help on the battlefield. So far, the map is filled 50-50% with on the top side for your Tau, and for the bottom on the mixed factions of the Imperium. So yes, so far the Tau have the advantage on this side of the map, with them having the cadre headquarters, which is interesting considering that that is one of the heaviest, or the main buildings of the Tau, which is, this isn't a even a, what do you call that, a spawning location for the Tau. You have, wait, let me check. 1, you have 2, you have 3 here, and then, okay, yeah, no, never mind. That is a spawning location. I was so shocked. I was like, really? There? That's weird. Okay, so now we have the Battle Brothers, the Space Marines, Blood Ravens already trying to help reclaim the listening post, with the missionary trying to also get the strategic point right there, bearing the flag of the Battle Sisters. Nice. We already see the Tau already trying to kill most of the Battle Sisters, with the Fire Warriors being annoyingly stealthy at their tactics, since they can basically be invisible for a long amount of time. And I don't know how long the cooldown is, but it is essentially very annoying, especially if they are in masses. So yes, I think it's probably for the best if the Space Marines prioritize in making skull probes. And you can see how efficient these Fire Warriors are at the battlefield. If you can see, they are using one of their skills, I believe, and the Salamanders had to retreat back to the safety of the listening strategic post, and waiting for what the commander is trying to make a plan. So you can see the Imperial Guards also are trying to halt the advances of the Tau Empire. You can see the Vespid Stingwing already making contact with a bunch of the Imperial Guards, with the Commissar, as well as a lot more Commissars, and a Psyker as well, if I can see it. No, it's a Priest. Okay, one of the Priests is also on the battlefield right now. And so far, the Imperial Guards is dominating the battlefield with a bunch of Imperial Guards. You have the Tech Priest Engineer, you have the Commissars, as well as the Command Squad, I believe. Yeah, this one, the big boy. Yeah. And you can see they're trying their best to actually move through the front line, with the Crude Carnivore already out the battlefield, and the Fire Warriors are assisting them as stealthily as they can. Unfortunately, they can't break the Imperial Guardsmen's tactics, and they will probably get the strategic point. I say probably because I'm not so sure. The Space Marine squads, the Salamanders, however, they are trying to get the strategic point that is near the Imperial Guard. I know it sounds like heresy, but then again, these are the Angels of Death, and the Imperial Guards, they can't do really much, considering that one squad Space Marine is equivalent to how many Imperial Guardsmen? I'm not so sure, because that sounds like heresy. So yeah, you also have a Skull Pro that's already attached to the Space Marine squad, which is perfect for any of those pesky Fire Warriors trying to stealthily move into the map. You can see the Space Marines, as the Blood Ravens, as well as the Ardent Flame, the Sisters of Battle, also trying to destroy as quickly as possible one of the players on the battlefield, which is a good sign for us, so that we will have the advantage later on in the game. It's already like 5 minutes into the game, and I pray that everything will go as smoothly as they can. We have the Scout Marine squad by the Blood Ravens trying to position themselves so that they can protect the listening posts. However, we have a bunch of Kroot carnivores trying to get into the fray and kill basically the weakest, the second weakest rather, because the weakest is the Servitor, the weakest army or squad that there is in the Space Marine faction, which is the scout squads. Although these people have, or these scouts have snipers which are advantageous to them, I don't think they can necessarily kill a bunch of Kroots as well as the Fire Warriors. The Fire Warriors here also have been trying to kill this listening post for some time now, with them prioritizing the Servitor of the Sisters of Battle, and nothing. The Sisters, what does the Sisters of Battle do? They continue killing this, and I just realized I'm still at not the fast speed, but the speed that is normal to the game itself. I do apologize, because yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying the slow motion. Actually, like, without the slow motion, you can fairly see how fast the game is progressing right now with the XV-15, or the Mark 15 stealth suit destroying the Imperial Guard's front line with the pincer attack that they have tried, or they have planned to kill this, although the Salamanders have arrived to help them and just be at the back line to assist in any way that they can. They're trying to kill out one of the stealth suits as well as the listening post, which will be down in a few minutes. You can also see the firing squads sneakily killing off these guardsmen, but what they don't know is the Salamanders have the skull probes, which is perfect for those invisible units. You can also see the Fire Warriors here desperately trying to reclaim their base. Unfortunately, for this Tau faction, they will be dealt with in a few minutes from now. You can also see a bunch of Scout Marines as well as another Space Marine squad with an attached probe with them, trying to also assist them in a few seconds. Now, there's already a plasma generator and Tau barracks left for this faction, and I think that will be the first eliminated player for this match. Now we also have the Imperial Guards as well as the Salamanders trying to reclaim this side of the map, with the Tau also mainly focusing on the relics that are residing, as well as the critical location residing on the mountain sides. You can already see the Blood Ravens as well, trying slowly but surely getting a listening post as well for that, which is a good or a beneficial advantage for our team. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, that is a good march, honestly. Very cinematic. But yeah, like I said, it's unfortunately these games, or the games that we usually play, the Skull Probe will get will be taken care of, and we have the Tau Commander as well as the Fire Warriors here trying to assist to not let the listening post be ruined. Unfortunately, without the Skull Probe, they can't deal with the Fire Warriors that are sneakily killing the Space Marine squads one by one. And like I said, these games are usually played against AI, and I know what you're thinking about the AI, but these guys are super difficult to play with, especially with like Insane. We just got lucky here. By some luck, we managed to drive back one of the players that have been defeated recently, if you can see on the map. And yeah, the AI here is usually consistent of the Tau Empire as well as the Imperial Guard and the Sisters of Battle. So if you guys also are enjoying my content and you want to play with us, please let me know. You can DM me and my Discord channel, which will be uh, link in the description below, or you can just PM me on Instagram as well. Make sure to get your water, guys, because yes, I am running out of words to say without my water. So yeah, the listening post here for the Sisters of Battle have already been upgraded to level 1. I think maybe that's level 2, we don't really know. And the Tau is still trying to kill off the Sisters of Battle or anything near them, honestly. And you can see the Fire Warriors are going to town with this little Battle Sister squad without any attachments of their Canoness or their commanding unit. You can see the Sisters of Battle are not trying to assist their Canoness, betraying the commanding squad and just effectively moving into the middle front lines, trying to also remove the listening post that is situated right here at the middle section of the Blood Ravens as well as the Sisters of Battle, with the Blood Ravens also organizing their squad right now, focusing heavily on the heavy bolters as well as the missile launchers as well as the snipers that the Scout Marines can provide for them. We also see the the Force Commander also having their Power Sword. I think this has already been upgraded. Let me see what their Criticaliber is working on. He already has the add-on Monastery as well as the 2 Plasma Generators and a Sacred Artifact, which can be beneficial for that upgrade for the Tactical Command, which will have an Orbital Strike. Though I do believe that he is prioritizing on the Apothecary so that the Space Marines will have a higher HP. Yeah, higher HP, essentially. So yeah, you can also see the Salamanders. They are trying their best to also drive back the Tau Empire, with them being situated in the more front of the map, on the northern side of the map, with the Space Marines also going to the mountainside, trying to get. They also got the relic and the critical location, which is a benefit that is greatly appreciated. Thank God for the Emperor. Now you can see they're also having their first contact with the northern side of Tau, and essentially leaving the guardsmen to fend for themselves. Unfortunately for the guardsmen, they don't have any skull probes, and without the skull probes, they are unable to kill this fire warriors that are blasting their plasma guns at these normal humans who are trying their best to serve the Emperor. You can also see the Salamanders have their own Scout Marine squads, although they are consistent of only plasma guns, good for that heavy infantry that the Tau have, as well as the Flamer for reducing the morale that the enemy has a lot of. So yeah, you can also see the Tau, they are slowly but surely removing the Imperial Guards in what's essentially near their place, having just only the Tau Barracks as well as the Recruit Shaping Center, focusing heavily on the on recruiting a lot of those warriors instead of upgrading their buildings and adding more of the vehicles, which they are proud of and is very tanky on the early game. So yeah, this is a very good thing to take note of. I'm so sorry, I just hit my microphone. Yes, this is a good thing to take note of, since the battle suits can really be a huge problem in the late stages of the game, especially when the Salamanders or any sort of forces will only have heavy infantry as well as infantry as well. But let's go back to the Salamanders. They already have an upgrade for the armory. I think that's for a good accuracy as well as additional attack damage. I'm not so sure with the upgrades. And you can also see we are dropping down one of the Dreadnoughts to help us and aid us on the battlefield. And you can also see there's a lot of listening posts right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, with one of the Dreadnoughts actually moving towards the battlefield right now. So you can also see, oh my god, you can see the Battle Brothers in red preparing themselves for another fight here at the west side of the map. So far, you can also see the sisters here. The sisters of battle are trying to assist the salamanders here in reclaiming one of the strategic posts. I say reclaiming, but it's more like capturing the the strategic posts that the Tau have used for some time. It's already 15 minutes into the game, and you can begin to see uh, the disadvantage and the fast growth of each of the factions of the Imperium right now. You can see the Fire Warriors desperately trying to remove the Battle Sister squad that is on the doorstep of one of the tribes of the Tau Empire. And even though the Vespid Stingwing is trying their best to kill this Confessor, the Confessor will be able to remove them from the map, spilling blood as they shout for the name of the Emperor. Now, the Battle Brothers in red, the Blood Ravens, they are steadily moving into the fray. You can see the Grey Knights not really attached to anything, as well for the Force Commander and Librarian, they're not attached to any of the squads, although they are greatly in masses moving towards the battlefield, with the Apothecaries helping out, helping sustain the Space Marine squads. You can also see the Salamanders together with the Battle Sisters and destroying one of the bases that is here in the Tau Empire. You could also see the Assault Marine squads going to town for that crew shaping center, because those crews are very, very annoying to deal with in the later stages of the game, especially when you have a lot of infantry. We have two of the Dreadnoughts already here on the battlefield assisting their brothers however they can. And unfortunately, as I haven't seen that much, you can see the Imperial Guards already having a lot of issues right here for in their base. I haven't necessarily seen this when I was playing the game, and you can see a lot of the Fire Warriors and the Stealth Suits going to town with one of the Imperial Guards, and I think they might be in trouble for this. And while that is going on, you can already see one of the Tau bases already disintegrated to bits, and they will be left to be annihilated in this match. Are they? I don't think so. They lived to tell the tale. Oh my god. Did they? I don't know. I don't think so, honestly. Okay, yeah, there we go. Player defeated. I didn't see that. So yes, guys, the Battle Sisters as well as the Salamanders and with the help of the Blood Ravens, we have successfully driven out the Xenos scum. With the Grey Knights here fully decked out, and not really like with the full squad here, but they are trying to help as much as they can. You can see the Blood Ravens as well as the Battle Sisters slowly but surely walking up into this ridge and defeating one of the players as well. However, the Salamanders, they have realized the mistake that they have. They have forgotten one of their Battle Brothers here at the bottom. Thankfully, the Blood Raven is sending out one of their Dreadnought to help them. But can they defeat this? Maybe they can. A lot of glory kills right now for this Dreadnought. You can already see the Commissar or the Command Squad trying to help. Command Squad? Yes, Command Squad trying to help him with the Commissar screaming for the name of the Emperor, with a lot of these heavy bolter turrets trying to help them kill off essentially the Fire Warriors as well as the Stealth Suits that is hiding amidst the battlefield right now. You can see a lot of this is happening as well as the chaos right now. Fortunately, the Battle Sisters as well as the Space Marine squads is disintegrating one of the bases that the Tau Empire have set up in this ridge right now. And you can also see the Battle Brothers in green. The Salamanders have also driven to their task, making it their objective to kill one of the players' home bases. This is a base rush that is effectively cutting off the army supply as well as the reinforcements that the Tau front that the Tau have set up for this assault. And I don't know if they can hold it any longer, considering that they only have stealth suits as well as fire warriors here left. And hopefully they can have some way the Imperial Guard to see the fire warriors here. They have already set up with the Terminator squad as well with the Dreadnought. They're trying to remove, as well as the Assault Terminator and Terminator squads, removing the listening posts that they have set up on the strategic point that the Imperial Guard had previously, trying to retake that land. And unfortunately for the Tau, one of the bases has already been eliminated with the help of the Battle Sisters as well as the Blood Ravens right here. Oh my god, this is a good shot, honestly. Yes. And finally, for the last of the factions of the Tau, the Salamanders are already slowly but surely going down that ridge, seeing that there is one last base right here with only the Tau Barracks, the Crude Shaping Center, and the Cadre headquarters left on the battlefield, with the Fire Warriors desperately trying their stealth skill. Unfortunately, the Skull Probes will be able to reveal themselves with the tactical orbital command by the Force Commander, as well as the Chaplain and the Librarian helping out, bringing the morale of the Battle Brothers. And you can also see the Predator is already out for the Salamanders, and the Dreadnought of the Blood Ravens is already down here, as well as the Scout Marines with their Skull Probes. And that is going to be GG's of this game, even though I sound like even though I sound super duper excited about this game, I already know how it went down, because yeah, I played this game, of course. And that is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I do apologize for not being able to see a lot of the action here on the Imperial Guards. I do have to say though that they held the line because of one Dreadnought, which sacrificed themselves for the greater good, for the Empire, for the Emperor himself. So that is it for this game, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please sure to leave a like and comment down on how my casting went. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have anything to say about my commentary, please let me know. If I was too fast, if I was too slow, if I have any inconsistencies, please let me know, so that I can cast the next few games at a much better way. So yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. Shout out to Criticaliber. We had so much fun playing Dawn of War, and we'll probably keep on playing Dawn of War for as long as we can, because like because one of the things that we are looking forward for this year of 2025 is the definitive edition of Dawn of War, which we will play, and I hope that they will be able to either keep the additional factions, the Imperial Guards, the Sisters of Battle, the Space Marines, of course, the Chaos Marines, the Eldar, the Dark Eldar, and the Necrons. And I hope that they have very, very good and more polished, polygonized? I forgot how you say it. Yeah. Excuse me. High definition models there in the future of the definitive edition of Dawn of War. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Good luck to any ongoing activities in life. May the Emperor be with you. And as always, this is your battle brother, Shotgun. Have a great day. I love how you can see like the details of the Space Marines, as well as their force command, as well as their sergeants. And you can also see the Dreadnoughts. And this is the first time we have ever seen a Predator out in the battlefield, because usually it's going to be Dreadnoughts. So yeah. Thanks again, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.